going to go back to the strategy tester now, and I've just run the AUD USD and it took around 4 minutes to run to complete this test. So each one of these numbers usually takes around 3 to 4 minutes to work out. So you can see that it takes a long time to process all of the information and generate a graph like that. It takes a hell of a long time. So we're going to go back, and now I've changed the algorithm a little bit since doing this first analysis, but it's pretty much the same algorithm. So this is what it did from, if we check now, we ran this from the 5th to the 10th. We're looking results. It starts trading sell trades, which is what we're down for. So you can see the short positions there from the 5th to the 10th is all short. Okay, so there are all the short positions that the algorithm opens. So it actually makes $238. So the reason why this is different is because I changed rather than betting 0.1 lot to betting percentage equity. So you can Google why that is the case. Basically, the percentage equity is slightly bigger lots than the 0.1 lot, just fixing the lot size. The lot amounts you can see there are 0.17 starting with, and it goes up to 2.62 when it's losing. Now 2.62 is quite a lot of trading sort of margin required for that. It's quite a heavy trade. You can see this trade here is quite a big trade that we win finally. So if we want to analyze this now in visual mode, so you'd push start after setting that up. Now make sure you've got short enabled, because the first time I ran this I had long enabled and I saw something like 5 losses. So I'll show you both what happens. So we've got short enabled and then the default settings for that pretty much, and then push OK, and then that's the graph you'll get using InterTrader data. So 1, 2, 3, 4 losses, and then we win on the 5th. It's absolutely fine. And then we'll watch this on visual mode a little bit. And you can speed it up by clicking here. It'll speed up, and we can see the trades now happening. So we're already up there. That you can see it in real time, almost real time, how the algorithm is taking the trades and when it's taking the trades. Losing that one. Then it's won that one. Won that one. So you can see over the week how the algorithm functions. So I'm not going to watch this because I've already seen it. That was the result, the 238. And then if we want to see what happens when we have long positions, and you can see all the dots there now, can't you, on the Rhine HJ indicator and how it uses the Rhine HJ indicator. If you want to see what happens when you have long positions enabled, okay, so say now you didn't go through the Forex Market Masterclass and you just bought the algorithm and you thought, oh, the algorithm is so great that we can just use it without the Forex Market Masterclass. Well, you can't, because look, if you get the trend wrong and you start sort of thinking you're right, or you can just set it for whatever, you can't, because look, 1, 2, 3, 4 losses, and in a minute it goes to 5 or 6 or 7 losses. Now, so this is the power of setting the algorithm in the morning. So there you go. So you're in a downtrend, so what do you expect? Like, we know this is in a downtrend, so why would we take long positions? So what we're doing here is we're enhancing our knowledge using the Forex Market Masterclass and using the algorithm to scalp out trades almost, certain sort of profitable positions. And what this enables us to do is it enables our strategy to win even when the Forex Market Masterclass trends are wrong. So it's a really powerful, both systems work really well together. So we wouldn't take any of these trades because we're not buying. So you can see that there. And then in the next video, I'm going to show you how to, so I would then type out all of these numbers. So I'd do another, I'll just do one more test. I'll show you how to do the next one. 11th of January to the 14th. Now you want to run it to 1 day ahead. So you wouldn't run this to the 13th because that would mean it stops on the start of the 13th. No, you want to run it to the 14th. So you run it to the 14th, which is the start of the day. It runs to the 14th. So we need it to run to the 14th. So I've got short, and we'll watch this one. Just check out the speediest. And we use open date, open prices, because if you run it on control points, you'll get exactly the same answer, but it'll just take like 100 times longer to work out. Okay, so we can have a look at what we're expecting. $87, around $87 for these days. Assume we win a trade in a minute. 11 for the moment. Yeah. We might make a bit more than that because I've changed the algorithm how it, like I said, I changed it to percentage equity from martingaling the lot sizes. So now a martingale is on percentage equity, which is just a better way of running a martingale. So what this enables you to do is to go through all the data on your own, in your own time, or it can just enable you to use the strategy tester. At least you know how to use it now. You can see the algorithm losing maybe 3 trades in a row and then winning on the fourth one. Doing this almost every day. Some days it'll go for win when we're in a clear downtrend, but other times it will lose. But that's okay because we can make it back. And we're on something like $136 already. See how, and then it tells you how much is left here, how much time is left. So if you want to speed things up, you stop and then you'd run it without visual mode. So you can see it's going to only got a few more hours left. It looks like we're going to make $136, which is more than what I've put down. It'll stop in a minute. Stop in a few seconds. So it's stopped. And then you look at the report and it tells you profit, total net profit 136. You can see it there, 136. So then you type in then 136 and then the spreadsheet automatically updates